What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the KingFishMack, Hooks and Crooks Fishing and Golf, with a little bit of a different video today. I'm usually either out on the pond trying to snag a fish, or I'm out on the links trying to sink a golf ball. Today, I want to give you a little behind the scenes. As you can see, I'm here in the studio, quote unquote, and not out on the golf course. I want to give you guys a little behind the scenes look at my journey through the game of golf. So some of you may know that I took up the game right before my 50th birthday, and it's been 8 years now with like a 3-year hiatus. So it's about 3 years where I didn't play golf. I was going through some shit or whatever. And over the 8 years, I've had the opportunity to accidentally kind of go through a progression of golf clubs. So I wanted to show you guys kind of where I started and where I'm at today. So here, check us out. All right, so I started right before my 50th birthday. My homeboy had his dad passed away, and he was having a garage sale, had the golf clubs in was part of the sale, and so I snatched up a set of Dunlop Exceed super game improvements. So this is what I first learned how to hit a golf ball with. As it turned out, it was the exact clubs that I needed to be trying to hit with for the skill level. Also, I had a Wilson Pro Staff 10.5 degree driver that I ended up denting. So after that, I moved on, and I ended up picking up a used set, Callaway Big Bertha. So I had the driver, I had the game improvement irons as well, and I played with these for like a few years. Kind of really learned how to hit the golf ball with these. Not like I'm shaping shots or anything like that, but I really wasn't, hacking up the people's golf courses when I was hitting with these. And I went through a couple of drivers as I kind of had retired the Big Bertha, and ended up playing a lot of par threes. So I had a short bag with all of my short irons, and it got stolen out of my car, and so I was burnt, and I stopped playing for a few years. Then I ended up with a set of Select Edition Thunderbird Tungstens. These were player improvement irons, or player distance irons, I'm sorry, and a very old set, but the tungsten in them, they gave you a whole lot of forgiveness, different feel, and I was kind of cool with these clubs, but they old as shit, right? I think these clubs might have been, 79 or some shit like that. And you can see the difference between the game improvements and those, the size of them, whatever. And really, you can see the difference between the Super GIs and those particular irons right there. So I played with those a little, but not very much, because what I ended up with alongside of this set of clubs, my boy Nick Nass, my brother, and Mama Nell, my little brother Junebug, they had ended up giving me a set of Jack Nicholson autograph McGregors, right? So these are tour blades, right? So for the last year or so, I've been trying to hit with these. And boy, oh boy, man, I really have not been enjoying the game of golf while trying to hit these irons. These irons are the least forgiving irons that I've ever hit with in my life. And I'm talking about, you know, maybe 3 out of 10 shots will go kind of where you want them to go, right? If you hit them off the heel or you hit them off the toe, you can best believe that it's going to be a miscue. And if you try to get up under the ball, they dig deep into the grass, so you're taking very big divots. They heavy as shit. You know, they're fully forged. And it just was an iron that was far past my skill level. So I ended up pulling the trigger on the Callaway Rogue ST Pros, right? After hitting the blades for, you know, 7, 8, 9 months, I kind of got used to that look. And so going back to a fatter iron, especially the front profile, was kind of throwing me off. But these hollow body cavity irons, or whatever you call them, right? They give you the same feel, the same look as a blade, but then with the AI technology on the head face, the club face, you get a whole lot of forgiveness, you know, because there's different striking levels, I guess, you know, throughout the face of the club. So as you can see, I'm out here at Ashwood, trying to bang out a few balls. I think I might have started off with the approach wedge. Now I'm hitting the pitching wedge, and you can see, I mean, I hit a few balls that were fat, a few that were thin, but they were all pretty much going straight, you know. I didn't have a machine or anything behind me so I can catch the, you know, disbursement or anything like that. But just coming from the point of view of, you know, the guy swinging the club, you know, and I'm a high handicapper, I'm a +20 handicapper. These clubs, they felt like butter in my hand. Look at that. I'm not taking a divot or nothing. Oh yeah, that's terrible shot tracing, but you guys get the point. So go to the 9-iron. And I think I was really kind of feeling this 9-iron too. It's really my favorite club in the bag is a 9-iron. For the skill level that I'm at, you know, I could pretty much do a lot with it. It's probably my most consistent club that I hit. And you can kind of see that, you know, I really wasn't having no real problem. I was taking cool divots or no divot at all. That shot right there, I hit it real thin on the top, and it still took off straight. Same thing with that. You see the divot came after the strike. You can hear how the sound of the club when the ball comes off the face sounds so beautiful. It's that dull thud popping that lets you know that this ball is pretty much going where you was aiming. So yeah. 8-iron. Wasn't having any problems at all hitting the 8-iron. Generally, as I go up to the longer irons, I have more trouble hitting them. As a matter of fact, when I was hitting the McGregors, the tour blades, when we got up, you know, 6.54, I couldn't even hit those irons at all. Like, I'm just taking big chunks up out of these people's golf course. People that's playing with me are looking at me crazy. You know, they look in my bag and you think that I really can play because I have these blades in there, old school blades as well. And then I'm just all over the golf course, man. Just with these right here, man, I'm kind of staying on course. I think I played 2 full rounds and maybe 3 par 3 rounds, and you know, you really can't count the par 3 rounds, but the full course 18 holes, I think I may have knocked maybe 6-7 strokes, you know, off my handicap already. I mean, it's not calculated, but I'm playing that much below my handicap with the new irons. So now we're getting up towards the longer iron. I think this might be the 7 or the 6. I wasn't paying attention. You guys let me know in the comments if I'm looking at the wrong iron. But it's starting to get up towards the longer irons, and this is where my trouble generally starts. Listen at that. Yeah, okay, so that was the 6 iron. Now we're at the 5 iron. This is an iron that I generally would not be able to hit with the tour blades, period. I'm talking about maybe 1 out of 10 shots will go where it's supposed to go, because I'm taking a big ass divot behind the ball, and the grass is just pushing the ball up, you know, to where it might have was supposed to go. But as you can see here, the 5 iron, no problem at all. Swinging it, no problem with, you know, the distance, my distance at address. That was a duff, and it still went straight. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Good, look, my shot tracer took off before the ball did. How about that? We got to step up the editing game, y'all. All right, 4 iron. This is my last club that I have in the bag out of the new set. So I went 4 iron through gap wedge with the Rogue ST Pros from Callaway. And again, like I said, it's probably the most forgiving iron in the player distance category. And in terms of, you know, feel, value, the whole works, I think that it was the best thing for the money. As a matter of fact, I have been looking at the T200s Titleist, as well as the Srixon ZX5s, and I think it's ZX5s. Yeah. And for the money, I got this set of clubs. It's still a brand new set of clubs. Well, not brand new, but it's in this year, right? It's the newly released versions. I got them from Callaway used, right? Callaway pre-owned. And they were in like new condition. So somebody had bought them, didn't like them, sent them back and traded up or traded down, one of the two. I think I could see a couple of little scratches or whatever on, I think it was the 7 iron, either the 7 iron or 8 iron, where you can tell that somebody had, you know, kind of hit the club a couple of times, but still pretty much in pristine condition for half the price. I paid like 600 and change, 650 or something like that. Caught them on a deal, 30% off. But these clubs, they go about $1,000, brand new with the plastic still on. So there we are. This is what I'm hitting with right now in 2023, the end of 2023. I look to be playing these clubs probably into at least 2025, 2026, before I feel like I'm gonna want to try to, you know, change clubs, if I'm gonna want to change clubs. Now, really, it's just about trying to, you know, lower my handicap, man. Everything in the bag is looking good, and yeah, here we are. So This has been an unorthodox edition of Hooks and Crooks Fishing and Golf. I guess this is a what's in the bag edition. You guys like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment, man. Let me know what you guys are playing with out there right now. And what's your journey been like in terms of your irons? All right, you guys know what to do. Peace.